What's up you guys, this is Junior Trader, and in this video we are taking a look at QQQ, SPY, and then the tech stocks Microsoft, Apple, Google, Amazon, Meta, and Netflix. I won't be covering Reddit today. This will be part of another complete category because I don't think Reddit really fits into my tech stocks category here. So guys, the ship has finally turned, right? We talked about over the weekend that how ship is turning. Ship has made that confirmation that, all right, I have turned. All right, guys. So let's take a look at how things are looking like. Most importantly, I'll show you some options data as well, especially on QQ and SPY. And the house of card looks like it's falling across all the stocks. I'm just going to give you the glimpse of Microsoft. Such a big holding in QQ and SPY is changing the direction, and that is also what is causing QQ and SPY to really go down. So guys, let's start. Once I let you know, none of this is any financial advice, only for education purposes, all right? Go and do whatever you want to do. I play no role and no business, no part in that, okay? So QQQ, and I know you have been getting tired of me just listening that Junior Trader, you have been saying this is in the distribution phase and it will go lower, but when? Guys, here it is. It's happening finally. I have been saying for more than a month, right? Hey, it's a distribution phase, and we have not only just lost those levels, like 441 was one of the areas that I was calling out for the break, will push it lower and lower. We have failed the retest of 20 days moving average, broke 50 days moving average as well today, failed that whole support of 50 days moving average it was trying to hold, broke all of that, and we are falling lower. We have lost 433 as well today. Yep, 421 is the next level we are watching, and after that 412, and then 200 days moving average where we can possibly come down to. Let's go to the hourly interval. You can see like a spatulite, like flattened. The house of card is spatulated, yeah, spatulated. Okay, guys, you can see that today as well it rejected underneath of 200 hours moving average. It's just not able to do anything. Just leave it, let it go. It's gonna go lower. At this point, any rebound as well, as long as the rebounds are not getting above 438, that's the structure. As long as rebounds are below 438, it's just going to continue lower in my opinion. There is no coming back on this now. And then we are watching 400, as I said, level by level, significant level is what I'm watching down here. Yes, house of card is falling. Now, before going further, I just want to really quickly show you QQQ options data. And you can see a lot of puts are sitting comparative to the range, right? 431 and above, very less of calls. But we have so many high puts sitting over here, like at open interest 8,000, 11,000. These puts are quite cheap as well on QQQ. Like I mean, what are they going for? $1 one contract, like right now? I mean, I'm hoping that Yahoo Finance has this data correct. Yeah, this is, look at the last price. But anyways, whatever it is, you figure it out on your broker and options chain, however that you want to do. But yep, this thing puts are piled up here. But remember, we have calls as well higher, but not in the vicinity of where the price is right now. They are high out at 437, 439 and above. So let's take a look at that, 437. Okay, so yeah, no calls below 437. This is the level as well, right? One of our significant level. Above that, calls are sitting, but they are cooked. They are cooked. Those calls are cooked, guys. 100% loss on those calls. Look at these massive losses, and some of the puts are printing like 300 times percent. Depend what price you got it at, but anyways, yeah, I'm not quite sure how this QQQ pricing is going. Maybe that's how they do the last price. Like in the money, they go for high price, and that's fine because they're gonna offset the profit already in the price, right? But out of the money are quite cheap. I don't know why. If I look on Tesla and Nvidia, I don't see any of that. But anyways, that's QQQ. So let's take a look at SPY real quick. And SPY is the ship has turned, guys, on SPY. We are we are curling down, and SPY has a room to come down to 477, and we don't have any gaps to the upside, but we have gaps down at $377 as well. We have gap at 443 as well. So is SPY gonna fill now all these gaps? Well, maybe. There's one gap right over here as well. But yes, 477 is a possibility. Okay, we can come down there, and yep, we have been in the distribution phase and now finally given up on 518, one of the levels I was talking about. We have also rejected underneath of 20 days moving average. When you see that market is gapping up in the pre-market and then selling off in the regular market, that's a clear sign hedge funds are selling by pumping it up. In the pre-market, it's easier to pump it up then, and then that's what it's distribution phase, right, guys? So yep, it's falling, gonna continue to fall if it wants to. All right, let's take a look at Microsoft. Microsoft, that's the big bummer. This thing broke that trend line finally. Not just that, it also broke 50 days moving average. I expect this to continue lower. Tomorrow, actually, I'm seeing a position on this. If it rebounds to 418, I would want to open up a short play. I'm gonna mark it here around this area, and I would like to take a shot on this. I'm just seeing how I would take this. Yeah, this will I'll hold for quite long time, but I want to see if I can enter tomorrow right away here. I'll see the in the pre-market, but this is the zone I want to go in up here, 419 and closer, and we'll see if I get that rebound. If I don't get that rebound, I'll try to still short. That's just my opinion though, guys. Yeah, at the end of the day, it's your whatever you want to do at your side, it's your decisions, whatever. I'm just sharing my opinion here. But yeah, Microsoft has given up on hourly interval. Yep, clearly below 200 hours moving average. I could have opened even short today as well, but I just wanting to wait. Losing this level of 418 is very problematic. That's the problem we had. This was the really good distribution support level being held, 418, but it finally gave up and it's just been losing its shirt, guys. People are losing money left and right, up and down on this thing now, Microsoft. All right, let's take a look at Apple. So Apple had some good upside coming up, right? But however, rejected 50 days moving average, and together with the market, it's selling off. I would leave Apple alone right now. If it breaks below 20 days moving average again, it can continue lower, but if it finds support here, this might just make an higher highs. It depends. It's very problematic because whole market is now falling off with Microsoft. So Apple is also heavily indexed. So we'll see. Apple might go in choppiness as well. That's the possibility. If market is falling but Apple wants to stay up, it might go choppy here. So, but that's Apple. I'm not opening any position on Apple, just my opinion. Google is selling off. It can come down to this 20 days moving average. I'm not quite sure if this is going to continue lower. It's not in the downtrend though. Okay, it's still in an uptrend. It's below. It's above 20 days moving average, but it's looking weak. It's selling off with the market. I mentioned in one of my videos this cool off may come to these areas, 200 hours moving average there where we are. Tomorrow, guys, if it again, if you see that there's a price action building up here on a support, this could be a long play, at least intraday or something, or a couple of days. But break above 155 is very important. If that is not happening, this might just reject this and continue lower. All right, Amazon. Let's take a look at that. So selling off today is not fully bearish though, but it's selling off with the market. On hourly interval, it's just around 200 hours moving average. If it starts to lose 200 hours moving average, we can expect some downside on it. But yeah, daily interval hasn't really confirmed short play. I would say, yeah, if it continues to break tomorrow, 182 is the downside play. But yeah, it's looking weak. But if it finds support at 200 hours moving average, that's what it is. Again, these are the areas where you would try to open up a position with the stop loss on the other side. But the overall market is weaker, so it is what it is, right? So this thing can plummet lower. Meta. So Meta today finally testing again that trend line that I have marked up here over the weekend. And yeah, this thing I would want to wait on the, again, I'm not going to buy Meta up here, but I want to wait and see if it breaks 50 days moving average. That's when a potential short play may come again, another one. Last stock for this video, Netflix, and this is again in my play now. So Netflix is, gave up as well, just like any other stock. This thing previously ran me into my stop loss, but now this is forming these cavities and distribution phase and the lower highs as well. It's not a very prominent head and shoulder, but this is some sort of a head and shoulder. I think this will continue lower, and here's my short play on this already, below 200 hours moving average, and especially the level that I have marked there. In the money already on this, and we will see. I expect it to continue lower now. and I'm targeting at least the first area of 579. I already provided and talked about this potential play developing. I talked about what areas I would like to go into this. Check out my weekend video on Netflix as well. That will give you much more clarity. All right, so going back to SPY and on hourly interval, because I remember I didn't cover hourly interval on SPY with you guys. So you can see this was constantly rejecting that trend line in the distribution phase up there, right? With the pivots forming at that trend line, and this is finally going lower, and that's what I said, that this thing will continue lower over the weekend as well. So any rebounds, even if rebound comes to $508, that's still a rebound in the downtrend. It's not going to make it bullish. SPY, if tomorrow you want to say, hey, junior trader, SPY looks like bullish, you want to see it close above 511, then we can say, okay, it's becoming bullish again, it's going to go up. Otherwise, no. Nope, 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 nope. Okay. That's the price action. Regardless of how you trade, have a stop loss and enter only at important key levels that we talk about. If you need access to these key levels that my indicator already marks, links to my tools are in the description below of this video. And with that, I'll see you in my next videos, guys. Take care. Bye.